Hi all, welcome to the second video tutorial of XSLT report. So in the last class, I was telling how we can configure uh, build.xml file to generate XSLT report, and I was telling um, your class files are getting generated inside your bin folder. Okay, so this is the root project folder. If you go to bin folder, then you can find all the class files. So this is the package name. So what you need to do is, if you go here, if you see, this is the base directory, and inside bin our class files are located, and this is the TestNG jar file, and this also we need to change. We have to make it libs. Okay, after that what we can do here is, if you see, if you are running any TestNG project, okay, after successful run it will generate one test output folder, and your reports will be located here. Okay, so from this folder actually we have to fetch the data and we have to generate our XSLT report. Okay, and if you see, these are command, like we have command like clean, then we have compile. So it says like when you uh, clean, when you give command clean, then what it will do, it will delete all the previous class files, and once you compile it, what it will do is it will go to your source folder. It will go to your source folder and it will find all the Java files. These are the Java files, and all these Java files will be converted to class files, and those class files will be stored inside your bin folder. Okay, so that's what your compile command will do. Okay, and once you run it, what it will do, like it will run your testng.xml file, because in the testng.xml file we have already mentioned what class file to be run. Okay, so it has to run testng runner2 class file, which is present inside your Selenium package. Okay, and this command generate report will generate your testng XSLT report. Okay, and one more thing we need to configure, this testng results.xl file, testng results.xsl file. Okay, so it has to be present inside your resources testng results.xsl. So base directory we have already known. So this is your base directory, and inside this we have resources, and inside this we have testng results.xsl file. Okay, so what we can do here is we will run the commands one by one and check whether those are working as expected or not. So we can open command prompt now, and let's check the ANT version first. So I can write ANT space version. So if you see, now I can see the ANT version. Okay, so after that what we can do is we will run the first command, that is called as ant clean. So what it will do, it will delete all the class files from this bin folder. Okay, let's check. So ant clean. Okay, sorry. So first what we have to do is we have to go to the root project folder. Okay, so I can write like E colon, because my project is present inside E drive. Okay, after that what I can do is I can take path up to this, and I can write like this cd, and I can paste the path, project path. So cd in full form means change directory. So now if I write here ant clean, okay, all the class files will be deleted. Let's see. Okay, see, now we don't have any class files. So once I compile, then our class files will get generated. So I can write here ant compile, and if you see, it will generate again class files. Okay, and the third command is ant run. Okay, so that it will run our automation script. Okay, it got failed and it says a JNI error has occurred. Please check your installation and try again. So if you face this issue, what you can do is you can go to Maven repository and you can download this jar file, jcommander. Okay, the latest version is 1.81. You just need to click on here. Okay, so I have already downloaded this. So what I can do is I'll copy this jar file and paste it in the leaves folder of my project. So this is Selenium project and I can paste it here. Okay, so now if I run this command, it will run my automation script. So here actually we are checking the login functionality of Orange HRM application. We have applied parameterization. So it will check login functionality with multiple sets of data. So it will check both successful and unsuccessful login. So now we are not relying on Eclipse to execute our automation script. We are running our automation script from command prompt using ANT build tool. So this is the last set of test data, I guess. After that, we will get our test result. Okay. So if you see, total test cases are 4 and 4 test cases have been passed. Okay. So the last command is generate report, right? Generate report. So what we can do here is we can write here ANT generate report. Okay. And you will get build successful. Just a minute. I'll just refresh this, refresh it, and again try to run this command and generate report. Let's refresh our project again, refresh it. Okay, so now we have got our TestNG results.xml file. Now if I run the command, okay, now we have got build successful. Okay, so now if you refresh your project, it will generate one folder called as TestNG XSLT. Okay, that's what we have written in build.xml file. Okay, see, so it has to take this input TestNG results.xml file and it will generate output inside this folder base directory TestNG XSLT and index.html. So this is TestNG XSLT and this is our index.html. So I will open with system editor. See, this is our report. So now all the test cases have been passed. So that's why if you see the passed percentage is 100%. Okay, so if you click here, it will show you. Okay, so what functions have been run so far. Okay, so now what we will do, we will intentionally fail one test case and we will skip one test case. Okay, so what I can do here is I'll write something like this. So I'll create one more test like @test public void test fail. Okay, and I'll just write here assert dot assert true, and here I'll give false. Okay, so that it will obviously get failed. Okay, because it is expecting true, but we are passing false. And I will write one more test case, public void test skip. Okay, and I'll write here to skip this, I can write here through new skip exception. Okay, and I'll write here this method has been skipped as it was not ready to be executed. Okay, and we just need to import this skip exception. Import skip exception. So now we are going to run these commands: ant, clean, compile, run. Okay, after that we will run the last command, generate report. Okay, so now it is running our test cases. Okay, so once the execution is over, we will run the last command, generate report, to generate XSLT report. So this time one test case will get failed and one test case will get skipped because we have done that scenario intentionally. So I just want you to see that report. What if the test case gets failed and what if the test case gets skipped? Okay, so now the test cases are being run. It will open one more browser. I think this is the last set of test data. This is the last. That was the third set of test data. Okay, so if you see, so six test cases have been run, out of which 4 test cases got passed, 1 got failed and 1 got skipped. Okay. So now we will run the last command. So I'll write here ant generate report. It should be ant generate report. Okay. Build successful. So now refresh your project. And I think I have already opened that one. So what I can do here is, let's open it again. Okay, this is the index.html file. Open with system editor. Okay, see. So this is how your text execution report will look like if your test status is a combination of passed, failed and skipped. Okay, and if you click here, you can see. So this particular test case has been failed. We have got assertion error and test skip, and it has also mentioned the reason. This method has been skipped as it was not ready to be executed. So this is how we can generate XSLT report, and this is a very flashy test execution report where it shows your test execution status percentage wise, and you can share this test report with your client and other stakeholders. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching this.